Ever get those emails like, hey, we'd love for you to join? You know the ones, right?
Yeah, those become a member emails.
Totally. So today we're taking a deep dive into those membership invitation emails.
And it's trickier than it seems, right?
Way trickier. There's an art to it. It's not just hitting send. We've actually got this guide, how to write compelling membership invitation emails that convert.
Catchy title.
Right. Gets right to the point. How to write compelling membership invitation emails that convert. And what's cool is it's from October 7th of this year. So super recent.
Oh, wow. So it's up to date because things change so fast online.
Exactly. Got to stay current.
For sure. I mean, think about it. Why do you open some emails and just trash others?
Oh, 100%. The subject line, if it doesn't grab me instantly, gone.
Exactly. This guide, they're all about that. Engaging subject lines. It's your first impression.
Makes sense, like the email version of Curb Appeal for your message.
Totally. But even before that, it's about knowing your audience. What makes them tick.
So personalization,
Yeah.
but like deeper than just my name at the top.
Way deeper. It's got to feel like this email gets my interests.
Okay, so how do they do that?
Imagine you get an email, right? And it mentions that webinar you went to on a similar topic.
Oh, sneaky.
Right.
But also kind of cool, like they paid attention.
Exactly. It's that feeling of they see me, not just blasting everyone.
Yeah, most marketing emails don't feel that personal, more like a bullhorn.
Right. But once you have their attention, then comes the hard part, keeping them engaged.
And that's where clear, concise messaging comes in.
You got it. This guide, they stress this. Get to the point, highlight the benefits, but don't overwhelm people.
Oh, too much info, and my brain just shuts off. Decision fatigue is real.
Real, especially in our inboxes.
So many choices, so little time. It's like when I'm trying to pick a movie on streaming, Just too many options. My brain fries, and I end up closing the app.
Totally relate to that. And that's why with these emails, keeping it simple is key. But here's where it gets interesting. The timing of when you actually send the thing.
Oh, yeah. Like, does when you hit send actually matter?
It totally does. This guide, they're big on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Those are like peak email days.
Apparently, they say 10 a.m. or 8 p.m. are the sweet spots.
Huh. But, like, does everyone on Earth operate on the same inbox schedule?
That's the thing, right? The guide mentions these as good starting points, like overall trends, but testing is crucial. Your audience might be different.
So a local bakery, their best email time might be totally different from, say, a tech conference, right?
Exactly. Maybe Friday afternoon, as people are thinking about the weekend, is prime time for those bakery treats.
Makes one experiment. Okay, so we've got make it personal, clear message, and send it when people are actually looking. What else makes an email stand out?
This guide talks a lot about visuals, which makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Pictures worth 1,000 words and all that.
Right, but too many visuals, you get that. Where am I supposed to look? Feeling.
Sensory overload. Like, I want my email to look nice, but not like a Times Square billboard exploded in my inbox.
Perfect analogy. And speaking of grabbing attention, the call to action button.
Oh, yeah, that click me button. Is it really as simple as making it bright red and saying join now?
You'd think so, but there's more to it. This guide talks about urgency, even a little FOMO, fear of missing out.
Oh, like limited time offer or only a few spots left? That kind of stuff gets me clicking.
Exactly. Creates that feeling of, gotta act now. But here's where a lot of groups mess up. The follow-up after someone joins.
Because getting the click is just step one, right?
Totally. Building that relationship, making them glad they joined, that's the long game.
So no more generic, thanks for joining emails. What's the better way?
This guide talks about like welcome sequences, maybe a series of emails that provide value, answer common questions.
Almost like onboarding, but for a community, not just a product.
Exactly. You want to make people feel welcome, engaged from the start. Like the guide gave this example, imagine a book club.
Okay, I love book clubs, so I'm here for this.
They send a welcome email, right? But it's that a suggested reading list discussion question.
Oh, smart. Get you involved right away, not just welcome, now what?
Exactly. It's those little touches.
So much of this is about thinking long-term, isn't it? Like membership's not a transaction. It's building a whole relationship.
And to do that well, you need the right tools.
Yeah.
This guide mentions one that I think you'll like, CiviCRM.
Ooh, yeah. It's open source, right? And knowing you, efficient systems are your jam.
Totally. So this guide's all about the emails themselves, but the software you use behind the scenes, that's huge.
So for those of us who don't speak tech every day, what is CiviCRM? What makes it so good for this membership stuff?
Think of it like this. It's the command center for all things membership. All your contacts, their info, what level they signed up for, even like if they RSVP'd to your event, it's all in one place.
Ah, so instead of me with like 5 spreadsheets and a sticky note system.
Exactly. Civics RM streamlines it. And because it's open source, you can tweak it to fit your needs, which not all software lets you do. Like imagine you could group your members by their interests so you could send them those super targeted emails we talked about.
Oh, that's smart. So it's like CivisRM helps you actually do all this cool email stuff, not just dream about it.
Great. It takes you from good idea to, okay, I can actually make this happen.
Love that. Okay, so we covered a lot today, from subject lines that sing to like the big picture of why membership matters.
And how the right tools like Civis RM can make it less of a headache, free you up to actually build those relationships.
You know, that part about email timing really stuck with me. It's so easy to just follow those best practice times blindly, but every group's different.
Yeah, we'd love a magic formula, but the real magic is knowing your people. What works for a global conference might flop for, like, a local gardening club.
Brings us back to personalization, right? It's everywhere.
Totally. Timing, content, how you welcome folks. It's all got to resonate with your members.
Because it's not just about getting people in the door, but making them happy they walk through.
Exactly. That's how you go from just having members to building a real community.
And on that note, we'll leave you with this. What's your way to make members feel valued, like they belong? Keep that in mind as you build your membership game plan and craft those awesome invitation emails. That's it for today's deep dive.